Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick, this is the zxspectrum 48K, and we're looking at a game called Wild Streets, published by Titus in 1990. It's a beat 'em up which also came out on the Commodore Amiga, Amstrad CPC, the Atari ST, and the Commodore 64. Essentially, the Chief of Intelligence has been kidnapped, oh no, and the CIA have hired you, for some reason, maybe it's some sort of error, to try and put things right. But they've also hired a Black Panther as well, so it's a weird matchup. Hopefully the Black Panther pooch phase does some work. So here we go. It's all a bit monochrome. We've got a limited number of bullets as well, it looks. On the bottom right there, we've got a player energy. I think I just shot someone. The player energy and shot him again. And also the enemy's energy. It says here, it promises 47 action-packed screens. And this is screen number 1. Those guys don't seem to be dying despite I shot them. What's going on there? The Black Panther's not doing too much either. Now, this is on the 48K. There is an 128K version. Maybe that's better. This seems very, very quiet indeed. And it doesn't move very well either. Right, okay. So it's detailed backgrounds. That's a big positive. There's a few moves. Crouch, punch. There's no kick. Well, I suppose there is a bit of kicking involved. Yeah, well, brilliant backgrounds. Gameplay at the moment is not particularly clever. It's rubbish. Anyway, but it does look good. The screenshots would have sold it a few, I think, to people. It'll be interesting to see what this looks like on the Commodore Amiga. If you played any other versions of this, then let me know in the comment section below. As usual, this isn't about expert gameplay, thank goodness, Jeffrey. It's all about how you'd have got on the game in your first or second go. Would have been enough there for you to want to play the thing again. Now, at the moment, it's really suffering from no sound there. They didn't go for any colour because I suppose that would have led to colour clash. Now come on, I can't beat these. Right, he's gone for. Why don't these guys do? Oh look, good. The poocher's got involved. I think maybe, yay! I think maybe once you hit the opponents about 2 or 3 times, then the Black Panther happens. So I don't know what job interview that we both answered, but obviously a Black Panther answered the job interview from the CIA, the job advert, and so did we. And now we're trying to rescue the Chief of Intelligence. Apparently, we don't see this as an animation, but apparently a helicopter has landed us in this quiet town, and we must biff all these punks and hoodlums and rescue the Chief. I don't know why they just didn't do a ransom, 50p or something like that, and we could have paid that. But this is 1990, so quite near the end of the zxspectrum run, and it was attempting to do stuff maybe it wasn't quite designed for. This is a very ambitious project for them to take care of. Now, at the end of each level, it says here, there's an end-level boss. Will we get up to it? I don't know. I won't put any cheats on for this. I'm favouring that punch to the face there, although you can do kicks and stuff, but it's probably best to stay to the one move. Looks like the Panther can't keep up with me if I move a bit too quick. So here he is, or she is, walking along. Is that Snowball 2 from The Simpsons? I don't know. It's probably doing about just as much work. Yes. I would have preferred this guy with Robocop instead. That might have brought it to life. OCP. But it isn't. It's just some bloke whose name I do not know trying to beat up everyone. How many of the 47 screens have we seen so far? I don't know. Now, if you've watched this far into the video, what is a pretty flat game, despite the graphics, then it might be a case that you like this kind of a guff, so please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And big thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far. We're having a laugh here. It's not encyclopedic, although I'll give you a bit of information. We're trying to beat stress and just get away from the everyday humdrum and stresses of everyday life, which hopefully we're doing. Can't smash that flower pot for some reason. Now, I don't know what the point is of defeating these enemies. It looks like I can just jump over them. Let's see if that happens. But the energy bar for enemies is staying ridiculously high. Oh, I can't get off the screen there. Maybe I should have beaten them up separately. Right, so I presume when we've beaten these 2 people, an end-level boss will turn up. But we've used our bullets way, way, way too early. See the Black Panther down the bottom? He's got his own graphic in the middle. I haven't. He looks pretty annoyed. Maybe because he's on a secret mission when really he wants to be in the jungle chasing them, I don't know, mice. Jungle mice and stuff, whatever Black Panthers eat. What do Black Panthers eat? If you are a Black Panther, then comment below, what do you eat? Not to get mixed up with that superhero called Black Panther. Now, I'm doing the occasional punch, knocking and flying, but I'm taking a few hits myself. Am I liking this game? No. My favourite games, I would have to say, is driving games. It just doesn't. It's too floaty, but maybe I'm asking a bit much from a game from 48K on the Spectrum. The Commodore 64 and the Amstrad CPC probably got colour. 16 bits might be able to do a better job of it, but because I've never heard of this game on the Commodore Amiga, probably means it's a bit of an also-ran. Right, take that, biff, biff, biff. I don't know how long I can keep up with this, but I aim for the reviews to be about 10 or so minutes long. Occasionally they're, well, quite often about 12 to 14. If I really like a game or forget about the time, then they might go on a bit longer. But in this case, very ambitious, very good graphics, good idea. Like the graphics of the Panther walking back and across, but it's painful to play. It would be better if the enemy died a bit quicker. Maybe they could have toned the graphics down ever so slightly so we could have a bit of sound on the 48K one at least. It's just a very, very flat affair. Unless you try and do your own sound effects. Try and do your own sound effects when you do the punching. Maybe there's some music. Well, that lifted it ever so slightly, but I can't do that all the way through. And I could write down the lyrics as well. Yeah, maybe Golden Axe. Do 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 diddle do 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 do. No, that don't work. Anyway, he's got no sound. He fights in silence, this person, almost as if we're in a vacuum. The Panther is very, very lazy. Nobody attacks the Panther or seems to be afraid that the Panther's about. He just leaps when he can be bothered. Basically, when I've almost killed the bloke anyway. So I seem to be stuck on this screen. I can't go further left. I can't go further right. I can't do nothing. I'm stuck in the middle of you, as that sound went. Now I don't think I can play this too much longer. It's one of these games where maybe a modder can come in, Rafael Miazga or someone like that, put some colour in, if you can squeeze something a bit out of it there. But I think it's probably best to go for the 128K version, see what that does. I've been beaten, game over. Well, you know, I'll have another quick go. I sense that if you don't defeat everyone on the screen you're on, then you can't progress. So it's outside some sort of, I don't know, some school or some big mansion. Let's see if we can get the Panther moving a bit further. Maybe there's a special key I don't know of. But it seems to me that once I hit the individual enemy about 3 times, then the Panther gets involved to do the final blow, unless I use my bullets. But use the bullets sparingly, that's what I would say. But these reviews are just from your first and second go. From my first and second go, I might have played it in error every now and again, doing my own music, but I wouldn't have spent a great bigger time on it when there's a great scroll of shooters like Commando in the box and Attic Attack, a much more accessible fun game straight away. The laziness of a kid, I wouldn't appreciate the graphics. I would have just seen the gameplay and how good I was, and nothing much would have happened, to be fair. I don't remember any kids in the playground saying, look, I've got Wild Streets. No, I don't remember that. Commando and all the classic ones. 1990 though, I think I was out of junior school by then. I was at the point of leaving senior school, in fact, I think, 1990. But so I wouldn't have been messing about with this, that is for sure. Right, come on, keep biffing away. Take that big nose, uppercut. Look at the graphics on that tree. Imagine if you're in a racing game and that went by with smooth graphics. Are you listening, Zosnia? Probably not. Yeah, if you wanna see a top fighter, there was a recent one talked about Zosnia called Angels. That was in 2021, I think it was. Have a look at that. It's got lots of colour in it and music. You're controlling either one of 2 space girls sent here to defeat crime as a sort of like a punishment. But yeah, it looks like it's been drawn on a notepad. Oh, look, there we go. Good Panther graphic there. Right. Human Killing Machine, that was a fighter game, a single screen where you get to attack a dog, I think. Was it a panther anyway? It moved a bit like this, it weren't particularly good. Oh dear. That Panther, he probably needs some food, at least he's not doing a big poo anywhere, but that might help me defeat the enemy. I'm a bit lazy, let's go for the gun. Right, come on. I mean, why has he got a pistol? If we're trying to rescue the Chief of Intelligence, maybe a machine gun would have been better. Some kind of Rambo character they should have lowered down. Or maybe got a whole group of SAS people. Why has the CIA only got one person? And why is he wearing what looks like a t-shirt? And why have they given a Black Panther that's, I don't know, has come from the jungle or escaped from some kind of zoo? Maybe the Panther's done a deal on a life sentence to say, if you rescue the Chief of Intelligence, you can get out in 2 weeks. He said, yeah, all right. as panthers tend to do. I don't know where you'd find a black panther. Do they just live in the jungle? Do they live, like, I don't know, in the woods? Where do they go? Do they live in, like, lifts, elevators, cake shops? If you are a black panther, we need the info. We need the info so we get an eye on your world. But why isn't the enemy energy bar going down at all? Maybe that's reserved for the boss at the end, but my energy bar is certainly going down. And my confidence in this game and I'm starting to feel a bit sleepy. You are feeling very sleepy. I doubt too many of you are still watching this video. I try and review everything, the good and the bad. Try and keep it entertaining as possible, but boy is it tricky sometimes with some of these. If you've got nostalgia for this game, you probably find it a bit more fun than I am. I think Titus, who made the game, I think they were a French outfit, I believe. I might be wrong. French or Spanish. I think they might be French. But I think I might leave this guy boxing in front of this house for now. But it looks like a nice residence. I don't know why there's lots of punks fighting around the place in this gaff. Come on, Panther, do more. I'd like to play as the Panther, to be fair. I'm just doing the same move each time. Right, he seems to be dead. He's laying down. He ain't getting up anytime soon. And he disappears like a Jedi Force Ghost. Yeah, if you are a Jedi Force Ghost, then comment below. I don't know how you're going to touch the keyboard, but you've got special powers, I'd have thought. Right, we'll just get off this screen, and then that'll be it. I think that'll be it. Put your favourite zxspectrum fighter below. Golden Axe was there as well. That was coloured in by, well, changed slightly by Rafael Miazga. I wasn't too impressed by Golden Axe, that version 128k, but it was sure more fun than this. That's for sure. You can't go up and down the screen on this one, but you couldn't do that on Angels that I mentioned before from Zozja, which I thought was really good. But it's just left to right. I would prefer Street Hustle to this. I know that's saying something. It's just for the comedy value of that particular game. Come on, Nick. Let's just get off the screen. Yeah, how long have I been playing this? I must have been playing it over 20 minutes. I'll try and review this on the Commodore Amiga at some point as well, but I've got a funny feeling that the experience is going to be roughly the same. Probably garish colours as well. If you're watching these, well, a long time after they've gone up, it's probably there already, so have a look at that in the Amiga play list. Well, I can't take this anymore. Hopefully I've shown you enough, but it's not engaging for me. It's too boring. It's not changing, and there's no real pizzazz about it. So it's got the basis of a good game, and the graphics are good. It's well coded, but it's not happening for me at least. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That's Wild Streets on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Titus in 1990. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.